Well, welcome back, my friends. This is going to be a quick one, but an important one. Today, Megatron and I went and had lunch, and then we were going to go do some errands. We're just going to run up north into Fleming Island and do some errands. On the way, there is a park. I think it's a county park, state park, something, but it's bike trails, it's hiking trails. It's right on the river. It's gorgeous. Meg said, "Do you want to go for a quick hike?" I said, "Yeah." So we whip in. Now, I'm wearing what I'm wearing, right? Work boots, I wear them every day. It's not a big deal. Good socks. She had on tennis shoes, jeans, etc. So we jump out. We were going to walk to the river and walk back. I had a couple pocket knives and my lighters on me. I always have that, right? A little piece of fat wood. That's it. We didn't carry water because we weren't going to be gone that long. We didn't carry anything, any kind of little tarp, nothing. If you stick to the plan, if we would have stuck to the plan, walked down to the river and walked back, it was fine. We decided we walked, we seen the river, took some pictures, looked around, sat for a minute. On our way back, there's a little trail. She said, "Do you want to go this way?" I said, "Yeah, let's take a little walk." It was right after lunch. It'd be good to stretch our legs. We made a couple of wrong turns. Now, on these trails, they're bike trails, hiking trails, but we're near the river, so there's cypress roots everywhere. There's roots, so you have to watch your step. So looking down, well, if you're walking and you're paying attention, and at my age, I'm 53, and even though I've lost a lot of weight, I'm still trying to get in shape. I'm trying to pay attention. I realized a couple times when I looked up, I haven't been paying attention. I haven't been looking at my surroundings. Now, we had a phone where we could pinpoint where we're at, right? With everything in our favor, and let me just say this up front, there was never any danger of us being stuck for the night. There was never any danger of really being lost. But this is what crossed my mind, and this is why I wanted to make this video. You see so many survival things and what to do and what not to do and all this stuff on YouTube, and they're great videos made by great people on what to do when you're in the woods. But I got to thinking about it while I was out there. A lot of folks will never watch those videos because they don't consider themselves woods people or outdoorsmen, but they will stop, they will take a quick walk, they will go see some sights, just like we were doing. I knew better. We didn't even take a bottle of water. We walked to the river. We decided to go off on a trail. As we're walking, I looked down and we're trying to pay attention to our surroundings. Yes, there were a few signs on trees, but if you live in a forested area, especially in Northeast Florida where it's swamp, there's a lot of game trails that look just as much like a real trail as anything. We went down a game trail. Matter of fact, this is the route we took. What was meant to be 30 minutes max wound up being an hour and a half. Now, we're not going to make this into some kind of real dramatic, oh my God, we got to survive. No. Here's where the situation could have turned bad. We didn't take any water, none. In 2018, I was diagnosed with diastolic congestive heart failure. Now, I weighed 370 pounds then. I weigh 230 pounds now. There is a good chance I no longer have that condition. I am still taking the medication because I'm waiting on an appointment with the cardiologist to redo the test, see where we're at, right? The medication contains 2 different forms of water pills. I can dehydrate out pretty quickly. Now, I consume a lot of fluids. I really do. I drink a lot of, y'all see the Propels, but I drink a lot of Crystal Light and water. We didn't take anything. Why? Because we weren't going to be but a minute. While we were in no danger of ever getting really lost and oh my God, we're out here overnight, we were in some danger of, if I would have got hurt, she couldn't get me out there. So here's what I want to stress to you guys. And this is what we decided on the way out, because while we were laughing and kind of cutting up, we realized by the time we got back to the car, we'd walked, I think, over 2 miles. The little chart I showed you is 1.7, and she turned it on probably a quarter of the way in. So we probably walked 2.5 miles through the woods, right? I was super thirsty. It was getting hot. If I trip and fall, if I have an accident, she can't get me out. Now, you say, well, just follow the trail out. That's the problem. The place is cool, and I'm going to take y'all up there to it. I'm in a little park just south of the house. I wanted to be in the woods to do this. Let me stress this to you guys. Let's start doing this, because this is going to be a real series on what not to do. I made a video a couple weeks ago. I broke every rule I said. I didn't take any water. I didn't take any kind of bag. So this is what we did. We got home and we're ordering just a little cheap haversack type bag off Amazon. We're going to throw it in the car. She always has some waters in the car. We're going to throw a Mylar blanket and a small first aid kit. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need all this survival stuff for a day hike. But what today really, really ran home to me is, for all of you folks who are like us, a normal married couple that every now and then want to pull off, see a park, do something out of, pay attention to your surroundings. Have some water with you. Megan likes to pick up trash. She is not going to walk by trash. She picks it up. A lot of times she'll carry or grab her stuff. So she didn't want to carry any water. I know better. I should have at least put 1 or 2 bottles of water. I got all kind of pockets on me from now on, and I told her, and she agreed, we're going to have a little haversack. I don't want to make this some big dramatic thing, and you shouldn't either, but you should be prepared. For those of you who are my age and up, I'm 53, right? I know I look dapper and dashing for my age. Twisted steel and sex pill and all that. I'm 53 years old, been rode hard and hung up wet. Got a bullet hole right here, son. Been run over, shot, all that tough guy bullshit when you were cool that makes fun stories. Well, when you get older, you have to work twice as hard to get in shape. You have to work twice as hard to keep yourself in decent shape. I do. You may not, but I've got a lifetime of drug abuse and all that. One wrong move today and we would have had a mess. It would have taken a very enjoyable, fun adventure, because it was fun trying to work our way out and, seeing where we were. And here's the thing. We knew we had the river to the south of us. We knew we had the highway to the north of us. So we knew at any point if we had to, we could turn north. But my whole point here is not about getting lost and being out overnight. My whole point here is, if I tripped and fall, what if I had a heart attack? What if something happened? Meg is 10 to 12 years younger than me, and she's not big at all, y'all. I mean, while she's strong for her size, she's not carrying my big ass out of the woods. So we would either have to get help to us, which would have taken time, or she would have had to go to the parking lot to guide the guys in. Something could have went wrong in a hurry. I don't give a shit what age you are, but especially guys, if you're my age and older, and if you're not woodsmen, if you enjoy watching the videos and you like getting out here and there, if you like going for walks, do the right thing, do the smart thing. Make sure you have some water. If you're diabetic or something like that, make sure you have some wafers, something. Make sure you put together a little emergency kit. A little bit of preparedness goes a long way. That's all I got to say. Again, not being overly dramatic, it just really resonated with me today. And it's because of my age. I would have been the anchor there. I would have been the deficit. No matter how hard I'm working to change that, I said, I want to at least do a video. So put in the comments maybe a situation you've had. List some things, easy carry things. See, guys get all worked up and they want to carry a bug out back. No. First aid kit, and I would include, Mylar blanket or small tarp. Water, for sure, water. What else do you need in your kit? Let me know. I love you. God knows I do. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.